that we're going to cancel everything today so that we can have a ski day. And I know we're going to do this because Andy wants to. See? Okay, with that, we'll adjourn. Oh, never mind. Good morning. I guess we better say the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's do it. That way we'll know we're official. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We seem to be missing a few of our regular attendees. However, we will soldier on and do the best we can. My name is Candace Payne. I'm the chair of the Lewis and Clark County Commissioners this year. To my immediate left is Tom Rolfe, another county commissioner.
Good morning, Chair Payne.
Good morning. And over there we have Nadine McCarty, who is going to record everything we do and say, so be on your good behavior. And to my immediate right is Commissioner Andy Hunthausen. And we don't seem to have, oh, there's Nico Hash coming, staggering in the door, our county attorney office representative, to keep us from stepping over the line. Good morning, Nico. And Roger Baltz, the CAO, keeping the wheels running on our little corner of the world. Anyway, welcome. We have a sign-up sheet right there in the front of the room. Please make use of it. Oh, and we do have a consent action item that will be presented by Mr. Roger Baltz or by Ann McCauley, whoever is.
Thank you, Chair Payne and Commissioners. Yes, typically on the consent items, I would present them. So if that's all right with you, Chair.
So if we have questions, though, Ann is here to be picked on.
You can always remove it from consent and put it on the regular agenda if you do have questions, Commissioner.
It is April Fool's Day.
That's true.
Okay, I'm just reminding you. Okay.
So item 2A is a letter of support for the City of Helena for a grant application to the State Homeland Security Grant Program. Staff recommends approval of that item. And as you noted, Ann McCauley is here today as well. Thank you, Commissioners.
Any comments? I have a comment. Ann, did you write the first paragraph of this letter? Ann? Yes, please do.
Chair Payne, Commissioners, Ann McCauley, Director of Grants and Purchasing, and Chair, I'd have to look at that letter, but no, I don't think I did write.
Oh, I'm so relieved because it is a 5-line paragraph with one sentence. It has no commas. It has no this. When I went to law school, they told us, do not write paragraph length sentences. That's just, I didn't think it was you, so I appreciate that, Ann.
Chair, Commissioners, I appreciate that comment. I also appreciate that when we're asked for letters of support, the requesting organization typically provides a pretty robust template that we can utilize so that burden doesn't come on us, so we can get it turned around fairly quickly. So I typically do some editorial things, but in this case, I didn't add additional commas or punctuation, which I likely should have.
I just want you to know, I do read these things. So
thank you for that.
You know, if there's any question about, did we look at it? Yes. I'm sure my compatriots also did. Okay, thank you. That's all. Is there any further comment? Consent action item. Should we have a motion to approve?
Public.
Oh, public. That's a good thing I've got these guys to keep me in line. Is there any public who would like to make a comment at this juncture? If not, this is your last chance. Okay. In that case, now can we have a motion?
Chair Payne, I would move to approve the consent action item 2A as explained by Mr. Baltz.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Do we have any further comment from the commission? Seeing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 3-0. Oh, and one from our friend Dan Karlin, the bid award. Item number 3 is the bid award for the 2025 crack seal to be presented by Mr. Don Karlin. Good morning, Dan. Not
Good
Don,
morning,
Dan.
Chair Payne, Commissioners. Dan Karlin, County Engineer for the record. On March 18th of 2025, 5 bids were opened for the 2025 crack seal project. Project generally consists of routing cracks that are a 1/4 inch wide or wider, cleaning all routable cracks and non-routable cracks, including vegetation sterilization if it's present, vegetation itself is present, and sealing all cracks in the asphalt pavement on various county roads, county bridges, and in various rural improvement districts or RIDs as defined in Appendix A and B of the project manual within Lewis and Clark County, Montana. Funding for this project is from the road infrastructure budget for bid items 100 and 200, while funding for bid items 300 and 400 are budgeted through individual RID funds and included in an overall project summary sheet approved by the Commission with the annual Public Works budget. After review of bids, staff recommends awarding the contract to the low bidder, Cap Paving Incorporated of East Helena, Montana, for a total unit price bid amount of $68,563.20, and authorize the chair to sign all applicable contract documents. And I can answer questions you may have.
Thank you, Dan. Any questions from the commission? Is there any public comment? In that case, let's have a motion.
Chair Payne, I'd move that we approve the bid award for the 2025 crack seal as presented by Mr. Karlin for $68,563.20 to Cap Paving of East Helena.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any other comment from the commission?
Just one, if I might,
Go for
Chair
it, Tom.
Payne. I think this bid exemplifies why it's important to have multiple bids. There was a huge percentage disparity in the bids that were offered, from the highest to the lowest, and I think it just helps to reconfirm the longstanding practice of having bids open to the public and encouraging multiple bids. We could have spent a lot more money on this project without that.
Thank you, Tom.
Chair Payne,
Anything?
as well, thank you, Mr. Karlin. And just for those that are watching or listening today, this is a regular maintenance item that we work on annually. We crack seal a certain number of miles per year and chip seal and do maintenance on those hard surface roads that we have out there, both in RIDs and regular county, under county jurisdiction. And we try to make sure that we maintain that infrastructure that is so expensive and so valuable, try to make it last as long as possible. So for explanation about why we're doing this crack sealing and looking at these bids, it's an annual process. And so that's why there's not a lot of discussion about it, because we do it every year. But it's really important to make sure that we comment on that and make sure the public understands why we do it. So thanks, Chair Payne.
Did I ask for public comment?
Yes.
Okay. It has been moved and seconded that we approve the 2025 crack seal notice of award as presented by County Engineer Dan Karlin. Okay, ask for a vote. All those that approve, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. It's been, oh, I guess we approved it. The crack seal project will go on as necessary. Thank you, Dan. Oh, Pam.
Good morning, Chair Payne and Commissioners. My name is Pam Attardo, and I am the Historic Preservation Officer for the city and county. And I'm here regarding a grant application to Montana State Historic Preservation Office. This is in the amount of $9,100. In the grant period will be from April 1st, 2025, today, through March 31st, 2026. This is something that we have received annually ever since 1989. Generally, we receive about a $6,000 grant. This year, we are receiving an additional $3,100 because we will be using this funding to partner with Preserve Montana to have two workshops which are open to the public. The first one would be repairing historic windows, and the second one would be applying historic finishes, and specifically linseed oil paints. And this is something that would Preserve Montana would be hosting out of their facilities, the Baxendale School, which is near Head Lane. Any questions?
Any questions from the commission? I think this is just fascinating work, Pam.
Thank you.
Seeing no questions from the commission, is there any public comment? Okay, well, nobody seems to want to comment. In that case, how about a motion here, guys?
Chair Payne, I move to approve the grant award to Lewis and Clark County from the Montana State Historical Preservation Office as explained by Pam Attardo.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve the grant, the State Historic Preservation Office's grant to the Lewis and Clark County, or the Lewis and Clark, oh geez. How about if I start over? It has been moved and seconded that we accept the Certified Local Government Grant Award from the Montana State Historic Preservation Office in the amount of $9,100. All those in favor of approving the grant signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Oop, I forgot to say aye. Yes. Okay. Any opposed? Seeing none, that grant is golden. Oop. Did I do enough public comment?
You did public comment.
All right.
Commission didn't get a
And-
chance to
Comment.
comment, but that's okay. I think we,
This seems pretty
this
cut
one
and
well and
dry.
do it
We
again.
like it. Yeah, Pam always brings us good stuff. Okay,
Thank you.
it's approved then, Pam. Item number 5 on our agenda is a board appointment for the Board of Adjustment, and our friend Roger Baltz is going to explain how this works.
Thank you, Chair Payne and Commissioners. This is item number 5 on the agenda for you to consider today. You have the backup memo as a part of the agenda packet today. I'll read it into the record as we usually do. The candidate you'll be discussing today meets the qualifications for consideration of this board. It is the Board of Adjustment. Michael Romasco served a partial term on the board and wishes reappointment to a full term. There were no other applicants. Action, staff recommends that the commissioners consider the applicant for the Board of Adjustment to a term that will expire June 30, 2026. Thank you, commissioners.
Are there any questions from the commission?
None.
I have one, just because we're not real short of time today and because I like to know what the heck this is all about. What does the Board of Adjustment do? Roger.
Chair and Commissioners, the Board of Adjustment is an appointed board. As I recall, one of the things that they look at oftentimes is CUPs. And
What's a CUP?
let me see if I can pull up my remembrance of acronyms. I wanted to say consumptive use permits, but that takes me back to my utilities world. So I'm drawing a blank, Commissioner. Conditional use permit. Thank you very much, Mr. Hash. He mentioned it. And they deal with a lot of land use related items, Commissioner Payne.
Having to do with what, for example, what the planning department is talking about as far as zoning or planning?
Yes,
or-
yes, Commissioner Payne, yes. Oftentimes it involves our zoning regulations.
How many people are on that board? Do you know that?
Commissioner, I want to say 5, but I'd rather confirm that. I see Mr. Hash confirming it is 5.
I believe Mr. Hash agrees with you. Okay. Anybody else have a question? Is there any public comment? Seeing no public comment, let's have a motion.
Chair Payne, I would move to approve the appointment of Michael Ramasco for a full first term on the Board of Adjustments as explained by Mr. Baltz.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve this appointment. Is there any further comments from the commission?
Just again, thanking people for volunteering on these many boards and committees we have, and encouraging folks to take a look at the list of opportunities there are on our website. Local government works best when people are getting involved.
Absolutely. Anything else? It's been moved and seconded that we approve the board appointment to the Board of Adjustment as explained by Mr. Baltz. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Okay, that appointment is approved. We have now come to the time for any public comment on any public matter within the jurisdiction of the commission that is not on the agenda above. Is there any public comment? Seeing none, we are adjourned.